My fiancée Natalie said, "My friends think you're too plain for me. Being with you lowers my image." I replied, "Good to know." That same day, last Monday, I came home early from a site inspection. Natalie was on a video call in the living room. I started heading to the bedroom when I heard my name. "Martin's just so plain," she was saying. "My friends keep asking what I see in him. He doesn't have the look or the lifestyle. Being with him genuinely lowers my image." I stopped in the hallway. It's embarrassing sometimes. Like at that gallery opening last week, everyone was in designer everything talking about trips to Milan and Tokyo, and Martin shows up in a department store blazer talking about drainage systems. I love him, but God, he's just so boring, she sighed. The wedding's already planned. Maybe once we're married, I can work on his image, get him to dress better. He just needs to be less himself. I quietly backed out, went to my car, and drove to a coffee shop. Sat there for 2 hours, making a list of every wedding vendor we'd hired. That evening, Natalie acted completely normal. She had no idea I'd overheard anything. Tuesday morning, after she left for work, I started making calls. Venue, canceled. Lost 60% of our deposit, didn't care. Then the photographer, florist, caterer, DJ, decorator. One by one, I canceled everything. By Tuesday afternoon, I dismantled our entire wedding. That evening, Natalie talked about wine selections and chocolate fountains. I just nodded along. She had no idea none of it mattered anymore. Wednesday morning, I packed a bag. "I'm staying at my brother's place for a bit. Need some space." She looked concerned, but accepted it. Wednesday evening, the venue sent a confirmation email about the cancellation to both of us. Natalie called immediately. "Our venue is canceled. Is this a mistake?" "No mistake. I canceled it Tuesday morning." "Why would you cancel our wedding venue?" "Because I'm canceling the wedding." Silence. "What are you talking about?" "I overheard your video call Monday. The one where you said I'm plain, boring, and being with me lowers your image. The one where you said I'm an embarrassment." More silence. Then quietly, "You heard that?" "Every word. So yeah, I canceled everything. There's no wedding, Natalie. We're done." "Martin, wait." I hung up. Saturday night, there was a knock at my brother's door. Claire, Natalie's maid of honor, looking almost trembling. "Martin, please. You need to hear what she told me tonight." I let her in. "What's going on?" Natalie called me completely hysterical. I went over. She was drunk, crying, barely coherent. She told me about the video call. Okay. I asked her why she'd said those things, and she broke down completely. "Martin, she was on a video call with her ex-boyfriend." I just stared at her. "What?" "Her ex, the guy she dated before you. They've been talking again for months. Nothing physical, she claims, but emotional cheating for sure. He reached out after he saw her engagement announcement, and she told him I was an embarrassment. She told him what she thought he wanted to hear. She was trying to convince him, and herself, that marrying you was a mistake. Like if she could make you sound bad enough, then what she was doing with her ex wasn't as wrong. That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse." "I know, but honestly, I think she was testing the waters, seeing if her ex would take her back. When you canceled everything, it forced her hand before she was ready." Sunday, I went to our apartment to get my things. Natalie had left a 6-page handwritten letter. She confirmed everything. Her ex, Blake, had reached out 4 months ago. They'd been talking regularly. The video call was her trying to convince Blake she wasn't happy with me, that they should try again. But Blake had told her no. He was seeing someone else and wasn't interested. That was why Natalie stayed with me, was going through with the wedding, because her backup plan hadn't worked out. I was her consolation prize when the exciting option wasn't available.